Guys, so take two. I thought I would come on and do a quick little tutorial this morning and actually build one of these together. And I got all the way through the video and realized that the whole bottom portion was out of frame. So I will kind of walk you through this if anybody's interested in trying their hand at these altered CD sleeves. I created them using dried flowers. These ones were out of my flower bed. And then these ones are made with dried potpourri. And then this is the one that I tried to create with everybody. It's made with moss. So I thought, well, I'll come back on and I will try to share right quick how I did these. So the white sleeves for the CDs, I took two different distress inks, the vintage photo, and then this one that I did with you guys was, well, I should have done with you, is mossy green, and then the distress ink. I had taken this one apart. These two I did not take apart. I was able just to slide my hand in there and stamp the stamps down on there. So if you can see, like this one, it has the mushrooms that are stamped in the back. And then I just glued rope and some dried pieces of the potpourri. And these are shredded like craft paper that I use to just kind of frill it up a little bit. And then this old vintage button on some cheesecloth. Love the way that these turned out. And this one, the same dried flower wooden button that I made. I have a video on the wooden buttons if you're interested in learning how to make them. And then I took some rickrack and went around to frame out the window. And some white rope that I distressed. Took a baby wipe, wiped it down to kind of dilute it a little bit. And then put some little buttons and little applique on there. That's what the back looks like. And then for this one I used moss. It's just this bag of decorative different moss. I got it at TJ Maxx, but it's got poofy moss and then the stringy moss. And then some mushroom with different colors in it. So I used these fish stamps, and that's why I decided I needed to open that so that I could get them placed in there to see where I wanted the placement. So I had opened the sides up, distressed the whole back, and then stamped it. And then I went ahead and just using distress ink, distressed it up and kind of gave it the color. And then I took the moss and I glued the different types of moss up and around. And I thought these looked so good. You could use these for anything, for your journal as a pocket, as they are. Make a card to go in there. So many different uses. I actually thought, well, she could do a nature themed one. And then depending on how you glue them together, you would have your front and back covers. So there's an option too. But sorry that the first video didn't work out. But hopefully I explained it well enough so that you guys can understand and just the process that I went through getting here. These flowers and the potpourri, I just laminated them and then cut them out. And once I got them, let's try this one. Once I got them the way that I wanted to kind of place them in there. I just cut it out bigger than the actual circle, and then I put the art glitter glue around the outside of it, slid it inside the pocket itself, and then just adhered it to the front. And that's how I was able to get those little guys in there. But a word of warning, if you use too thick of potpourri or dried flowers, it might get jammed up in your machine like this one did. I was able to pull it out and save it. It's kind of crinkly, but I thought maybe I could distress it. We'll see what I end up doing with it. I actually like that side. And then I ran it through again, so it kind of got double the whammy. All right, guys. Hope I've inspired you. If you guys have been playing with dried flowers or potpourri, I'd love to hear what you've been making with them. We have a new crafting group for all crafts. It's a no-selling group. It's called Crafty Dabblers on Facebook. So if you would like to join in with us, we'd love to have you. Learning different skills and techniques from everybody will be fun. But again, it is a no-selling group. It's just creating together of all kinds. So I wanted to let you know that. And I would love to hear your comments on how you guys have altered CD cup sleeves or what you've done with dried flowers and potpourri. All right, I hope you guys all have a great day. And thanks for joining me.